My name's Gary Clarke and I'm an independent dance artist and choreographer who's had quite a good relationship with Horsemeat over the past 4 or 5 years, bringing work to the festival and really enjoying what Horsemeat is about and really trying to celebrate that. Tonight we've got a performance of a new triple bill of mine, which I've recently put together, and it's made up of 3 existing works, one of which has already been performed at Horsemeat a few years ago. It's an autobiographical work called Horsemeat, which I personally used to perform, but I've now handed that over to another performer. So that's the first work. The second work is a piece called A Beautiful Hell, which is choreographed on an all-male company based at Edge University called Edge FWD. And that was choreographed about 6 months ago, and since then it's been touring the country and it's been to the Edinburgh Fringe and received fantastic reviews. And I see that almost as an extension of Horsemeat, so it's a continuation of. And then the third piece is a piece called Bittersweet, which I've choreographed on 12 Degrees Dance Company, which is a brand new graduate company, which again it's touring this autumn. And that is a continuation of A Beautiful Hell. So I really see the 3 pieces coming together as one work rather than 3 separate ones, and I'm really interested to see how they work together. It's the first time that I'm going to throw these works together all at one time on stage, but I think it's going to be quite exciting, and I really like that there's a through line with it, and it's very kind of autobiographical as well, some of the content.
My name's Beth Bracegirdle and I'm a Manchester-based dance artist. I auditioned for 12 Degrees North knowing that Gary was going to be one of the 3 choreographers that we had the opportunity to work with, and I was quite interested to have that opportunity and that experience. So I was offered a place with the company, which was brilliant, and we spent 6 days in August working together as a company of 7 dancers and Gary to create the piece Bittersweet. Gary actually spent a week before he met us with his own dancers doing a research and development project to create and sort of experiment and play around with his ideas of what he wanted to develop and work on through our choreography. So when he came to us, he had quite a clear vision of what the work was about and the nature of the work. And we spent the 6 days sort of solidifying and recreating what that meant for us as dancers and as individuals. So Gary asked us to sort of draw on personal experiences and sort of bring our lives into the process.
Hi, I'm Joe and I'm dancing for Gary Clarke in A Beautiful Hell.
And I'm Alex and I'm doing the same. We're a part of the all-male dance company Edge FWD at Edge University. And we wanted to bring in a very diverse and dynamic choreographer to challenge us really as a company, and we got Gary in and he just created this amazing piece on us, and it's gone beyond what it actually was supposed to. Yeah. And we've been to Edinburgh and we've lucky enough to come to Horsemeat, which I'm so excited for and really happy to be here. So.
It's been great meeting such young, talented performers that really embrace the work and the world that I try and create, and they've been incredibly generous and incredibly mature about taking on some of the subject matters. So I guess what I've got out of it is a lot of faith, knowing that the dance world's going to be in safe hands with this next kind of generation. And I remember someone saying that once in a review, and I completely agree. I think there's a lot of talent out there that needs to be kind of nurtured. What
was so important to me about working with Gary Clarke was that his work has a really beautiful way of drawing out real life and from the dancers, and that you can see that in every piece that I've seen, is that he's really sort of drawing out individuals and personality, and it's very real and honest. And I didn't feel I'd had that experience previously through my dance work so far, so that was something I wanted to experience, and I can say wholeheartedly that those 6 days were so incredibly intense, and he really did have a way of bringing out something in me that I didn't even know was there in terms of my performance, which was really exciting to experience.
My name is Janusz Orlik. I'm coming from Poland. I'm a performer and I'm performing in Gary Clarke's Horsemeat. There is always a danger of taking on somebody else's role, especially when it's not being devised from scratch by a performer. So in this case, by me. But as I said before, we actually found many similarities and links to, and our own experiences are pretty much the same. I'm coming from Poland, and I'm in a piece which is very much about England, but it's what's actually in the piece relates to me very much to what I've experienced being born in the 80s back in Poland.
What Gary's done particularly is unlocked a lot of kind of passion within us, I think, in the dance. I mean, beforehand, I was kind of, I don't know, a bit of a dark horse with dance, I think. Just back of the class, not doing much, just kind of doing the technique. And when Gary comes in, he brings this kind of essence of life that he talks about a lot. Everything's about life. And he really got his hooks into us and pulled out of every single one of us, I think, and allowed us to shine. So I guess that's kind of what...
It just shows you how movement can be so much more than movement. It's life, it's not movement. It's like you're dancing for survival in a way. It's great, and it's a wonderful feeling. You come off stage every time feeling completely different, and it's great. It's a great experience.
I want to see what happens this evening with this triple bill, because I think the idea would be to possibly tour this as a triple bill, as my work in association with these other two companies, because I believe that this is the strongest triple bill that I've had. And it's very current. My work is very much like this now. So I really would love to tour it as a triple bill if it works. But the works are also touring independently as well, with their independent companies. So we'll see. It's an experiment, and we'll see what happens.
Only the lonely